Welcome back, everybody. You know, back in the early 2000s in Emery County, in the town of Huntington and Castle Dale, there was a group of people who saw the growth of the mountain biking industry and the tourism dollars being spent by bikers, and they had an idea. Hey, let's build a trail. And they knew exactly just where. So they spent their weekends and days off hand building the trails that eventually became the Goodwater Rim Trail. Here's a look at the fruits of that labor. If you could ride your bike along the rim of the Grand Canyon, would you? How about the Little Grand Canyon? There's a trail in Emery County that follows the rim of the Little Grand Canyon called the Goodwater Rim Trail. While runners and hikers will definitely enjoy this scenic path, it's the mountain biking that's off the charts. From a distance, this crevasse in the Earth's surface is undetectable, but a closer look reveals the effects of eons of wind and water that has shaped this giant gorge with obvious similarities to its namesake. To find the trailhead, follow signs from Huntington or Castle Dale to the Wedge Overlook. This spot provides one of the most scenic views of the San Rafael Swell. The swell, as it's known to locals, is part of the Colorado Plateau and consists of sandstone, shale, and limestone that emerged 60 to 40 million years ago. This trail can be tackled in either direction, but today we begin at the Wedge Overlook. We recommend this direction for first-time visitors because it's easier to locate the trailhead. Once you arrive at the Wedge Overlook, head to the northeastern part of the parking lot to the sign-marked Primitive Road. The trail begins as a double track heading north along the cliff edge of Goodwater Canyon. In just under a mile, the trail narrows to single track on the right. This ride is an out and back, but can be done as a loop if you take the dirt road on your return. The dirt road is shaped like a horseshoe around the canyon and follows the single track, which resembles a jagged maple leaf. This translates to a lot of fun twists and turns as the trail follows the outline of the canyon. And one of the greatest features of this trail is all the free camping. The trail passes near most campsites, so you can bike right from the camp. That means once you set up camp, you can spend a weekend exploring without getting back in the car. The single-track portion of the trail is about 14.5 miles long, and the dirt road back is 7 miles. If you complete the entire loop, that's a commitment of about 22 miles. However, for some who start early and have the stamina, this can turn into a 29-mile adventure by riding the single track out and back. This is all Bureau of Land Management or BLM land, so it's owned by every U.S. citizen. This land is your land. A reminder, don't let these long distances scare you. The elevation gain is barely over 500 feet, and it's so slight that it's difficult to tell which direction is downhill and which direction is up. Because the trail follows the road so closely, it's easy to jump in and out to enjoy short sections or turn back for a quick return to camp. This trail features a few rock ledges to keep things interesting, but few are much larger than a foot high and are easily navigated. This ride is not technically difficult, and the only trouble you may encounter is not stopping every 5 minutes to take in the spectacular views. If there's any ride in Utah with better views, well, we have yet to find it. The San Rafael River has carved a masterpiece of nature that human hands could never create. The Little Grand Canyon is one of Utah's greatest hidden treasures, and the perfect way to see it is from the saddle of your bike. It's easy to find your way along the Goodwater Rim Trail because you just keep the canyon on your right or your left the entire way. Bring plenty of water, especially in the summer months, and extra tubes because there are plenty of sharp rocks and the occasional cactus lining the path. This is truly a great trail to bring your family. The terrain is accessible for all abilities. The climbs are very slight, and when you leave from your camping site, you can turn around as soon as the little one starts showing signs of being tired. The trail hugs the canyon in a way that forces the rider to maintain focus. Do not become complacent. If you tumble over the ledge, you're likely to fall the entire way to the canyon floor. The Goodwater Rim Trail was built by hand, and the builders knew people who would flock to the area once the trail was completed. The locals who contributed to building this trail were never paid or compensated in any way. But you can show your appreciation. Buy local. Emery County is full of great amenities, just waiting to be discovered. By supporting the local businesses, you'll be helping to change minds in the local communities about the benefits of recreation and trail systems like the Goodwater Rim to their economies. Please don't use their backyard for a playground and dismiss reciprocity. As you follow the meandering groove worn by thousands of riders before you, and as time starts to slip away in a blur of smiles and adrenaline, take a moment, open your eyes extra wide, take a deep breath, take some photos, and take in this amazing landscape. The Goodwater Rim Trail, instigating a perpetual attitude of gratitude for all who's lucky enough to visit in this place we call Utopia. Well, we sure hope you enjoyed the spectacular views at the Little Grand Canyon, and it's not so little, is it? We hope you visit the places that we feature each week here on Utopia, and we encourage you to support the rural communities bordering the public lands that we feature. Just in case you've missed any past episodes of our show, visit our website, utopiatvseries.com. Have a great weekend. Get outside. Don't be a couch doorsman. Be active and enjoy our beautiful Utopia.